Hi everyone, I am Anshul Kapoor, the director at MBA Rendezvous. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Jaskiran Kaur, who is the campus director at NMIMS Chandigarh. And today we'll be speaking with her on exploring the UG programs at NMIMS Chandigarh. Dr. Jaskiran Kaur, having more than 2 decades of experience working nationally and internationally. She started her career with Singapore Management University and worked with leading Indian universities and worked for excellence and achieved highest accreditation. Her core area of research is microfinance and women empowerment. She has been awarded with the best research on emotional intelligence and women empowerment by Punjab University Chandigarh in 2013. She has 64 research papers, national and international, and 5 patents to her credit. She has been serving as Pro Vice Chancellor. She is an expert for implementing multidisciplinary approach as per NEP 2020. She is a corporate consultant, shepherded 18 national, 9 international conferences, 6 faculty development programs for more than 300 faculties. A strong visionary and operations professional, and also skilled in developing a complete ecosystem, annual planning, project management, and new college establishments and affiliations, along with outcome-based education stipulated under NAC and NBA accreditation. It's a pleasure to speak with Dr. Jaskiran today, and we'll try to understand in depth about NMIMS Chandigarh from her. Let's listen to Dr. Jaskiran Kaur carefully. Hi, ma'am. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'll straight away come to the questions which we have for you today. And my first question to you is, how does the structure of UG programs at NMIMS Chandigarh expose students to the various facets of corporate world, ranging from the management principles to the real world case studies? Kindly share your insights, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And this is indeed a wonderful question because every parent and student want to know, because they are not only investing 3 years, the 3 years that cannot be recycled again in their life, they're going to learn. At NMIMS, I must tell you that the subjects are being conceived in that particular program by looking at how these fresh managers going to foray their first year of your corporate circle, how they're going to look after, what kind of challenges are going to be there. Their curriculum is decided by industry people. We have a very extensive process of Board of Studies. Then we have our academic council where this is being approved. And every year, the 20% of the curriculum is changed by looking at what is going to be ahead in future for our students. We do not make industry ready students, we make future ready students. So that kind of foresight, that kind of technical aspect is being included in all my subjects. If any of the parents or a student want to explore, they'll see my law school is a very heavy credit oriented degree, which is even can be comparable with international standards. If my BBA and BCom is being looked after, it is highly intensive on technology. Whatever they are studying, they are doing all those implementations in the lab. When they talk about engineering, I have got computer science engineering as well as data science, which is having all the latest technologies in it, which a company can think that down the line when they are ready to be moving in the companies, that is a kind of exposure is required for them. They don't need any training, but they can straight away resuming their work.
Wonderful, madam, and that is a great insight. It is not industry-ready student, it is a future-ready student. So when we speak about these future-ready students, also help us understand what kind of practical projects, internships are there at the NMIMS Chandigarh campus.
Yeah. With this technology ready, I'll tell you how we change. The things I've told you in the last, question, we change as per the time. And we are a future ready, curriculum, which is going to be, they're going to look at further. ChatGPT came in and there came a big thought process started at NMIMS. We explored every possible, way, how we are going to be ahead of this. We were having in law, research projects, research papers, and research projects in which they have to give it their research analytical approaches. This all can be managed with the ChatGPT very simply. So there we changed our things. We changed our ICA component in which they can take help of that, but we advanced our level into that so that they are able to do better what is required by using that particular technology. So that's how they perform in their different areas by using latest technology in which other campuses, or I should not comment on any other colleges also, but we are just into it that whatever we have to do, we cannot leave technology out. And we cannot say, we are banning Wi-Fi's, you cannot use this technology. I can ban from one place, they'll have an access otherwise. So we made it open, okay, you use it, but our level is going higher. Now, along with that, you have to give this. A lot of vivas are included so that till the time they're not having grip of that particular subject, they won't be able to stand confidently in front of us. I hope I answered your question.
Absolutely, absolutely. And ChatGPT, as you mentioned, came just a year back. They celebrated their first birthday. The adaptability which you are having seems to be very fast, right? Yes. So help me understand about the Chandigarh, NMIMS Chandigarh campus, please, right? So what are the programs you are offering there? What is the admission process, registrations, something about faculty? Help us in detail about the Chandigarh campus, please.
Right. Chandigarh campus started way back in 2020. And it is situated in Education City. It is a dream project of Chandigarh administration that all best of the best institutions should come here. They have given us a land there where we have built this beautiful complex for all our students. State-of-art infrastructure, having all the latest technologies available for their use. We have well-equipped labs with all the latest softwares, whatever they're going to use in that. Then we have, sports area for them. Then we look after a very hygienic way of living and staying on the campus. And now I'll come to the studies part. The faculty with us is not only from Chandigarh, they are from different part of the country, because I hope by now you know that our curriculum is very dynamic. We are not static, and we do believe a teacher can never be a finished product. They're always learning and changing. For those, we need a teachers who are upgrading themselves also. And my faculty is from Jaipur, Indore, even Mumbai also, Lucknow also, Chandigarh also, because Chandigarh is a hub of education. If you just see geographically, Chandigarh is very well connected to Himachal, Jammu and Kashmir. We have international airport also here. Then we have Punjab, then we have Haryana. So there are, a complete bouquet of, a different culture students come to us. We have a Punjab University here and other private and government universities, law, other universities are here. ISB is also here. So every student from different part of the country and even international student would love to come here because environment is very good. We are not having very high pollution, and my campus is having a scenic beauty. It is almost, surrounded by a complete lush green area. So it is given by Chandigarh administration. My all thanks to them that they have been always extending a lot of support to us to, flourish here. And faculty, I told you, student, I told you, whenever student come here, we have hostels for them. We have transportation for them. Even the students who are coming, from Panchkula, which is falling in Haryana, or Mohali, Ropar, we have our own fleet of buses that they can locally travel through, NMIMS buses from hostels also, as well as for the local students also. So we look at the complete comfort here. And my library is, I'll say the best part of my campus. It is always a heart of any campus library. My library opens at 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. So students want to study in vacations, they can come here, most welcome. But only thing is that, we look after students and we expect them to perform a very high. Our expectation from students are very high. And we give them all that platform, what is required to do that. Faculty-wise, they extend their hands to go extra edge to make them understand. There are a lot of, we have office hours for our faculties. Their cubicles are having, written office hour times of every faculty, so that they know if they have anything difficulty to overcome, they walk into that particular time period with that faculty. So it's a very good international level culture that we maintain here, that every student is free to move in and talk to the faculty and learn the best things.
Wonderful, wonderful. And also help us understand what are the different programs you are offering there, right? Along with a bit on the admission process, if you can speak about it.
Right. I'm running here my School of Engineering, in which I'm having two programs. One is Computer Science Engineering and another is Data Science. Then I'm having a School of Law with different specialization, corporate as well as criminal. Then I'm having a School of Commerce, in which we are having our BBA and BCom with us. To explore all the admission opportunities, every student need to take the entrance test. For law, they can either clear CLAT or NLAT. A time will be, declared on our website. Every potential student, I'll request them to keep exploring the website again and again, getting in touch so that they know when it is declared open. They need to register, they need to appear for the examination, and then the admission will be given. In BBA and BCom, a mathematics in +2 is compulsory. Because as I told you, we have a curriculum that changes dynamically. We have a very heavy, BBA is my flagship course, right? So there are strong analytical skills are required. We have everything based on computer. Even if they are studying investment analysis or portfolio management, FSA or advanced financial management, they will be doing their application on Excel or on different software as and when it is required. So mathematics is must for them. For law, CLAT and NLAT, they can do it. For engineering, they can appear for CUCET also, and for NCET also. We are accepting all the government examination for JEE, CET as well as NCET for Narsimunji CET that we conduct the test for. But without entrance examination, admission to any campus is very difficult.
Perfect, perfect. So, though I keep repeating myself to students, ma'am, that institutes are not placement agencies, but still, placement is an integral part of any course which students take. Could you also help us understand a bit on the placements and internships part at NMIMS Chandigarh, ma'am?
Yes, this is something every parent want to see after they graduate, right? So that is in terms of, I'll say, their ROI also. When a student take admission in NM, they are learning everything which is so advanced. So, in the first year, we expose them to the community service so that they are being humble and grounded in every, course that is compulsory portion. So they work with either of the NGOs, but they do it. If they don't do it, we give them a project here so that they get connected to some of the, organization. At least they are able to perform and understand. Then second year, they have to go for their summer internship. And before graduating, they have to do their research project also. In summer internship, they will be working in the company in the area of specialization that they want to go ahead with. In that area of specialization, we offer them a good companies to do internships. They learn how to work in the offices. Then after that, in the final year, when they are doing their research projects, right? So they gain a lot of knowledge of problem solving or critical, analysis part, in which they harness their, decision-making skills. Even in our curriculum, we have our case studies in every area, even Harvard case studies are being taught in my campus. Because students need to take decision, and it is a part of their evaluation also. Along with like ICA, they have, different internships are there, their marks is allocated, and then their Viva voices are there, then their assignments are there, and internship presentations are also a part of it. For placement, we have a, great tie-up with the companies. And in fact, because the curriculum is defined by the company, right? Suppose if I take, Big Four name, so there one person is on my panel and they are defining, if you teach this thing, so they look forward to my strength that is going to come out in finance, in marketing. So that's how also things work, that companies look forward to. At the end of their graduation, we are not giving them a paper degree. They have earned that degree. I tell to every student that you have to earn this degree. We cannot make you, just take this degree. When they earn the degree, they learn a lot of things. They are being exposed, and companies' interaction starts from the very first year. First year students don't sit in the placement drives, but first year students are being, given an exposure of a talk shows. Every 15 days in NMIMS Chandigarh, we have this entrepreneurship series in which we keep calling, Forbes under 30, youngest, entrepreneurs here, where they get exposures towards startups also, and as well as they know how the things are expected in the corporate world. So a complete exposure is given. Placement is never a problem for us, because our specialized students are already learning what is required in the industry.
Wonderful. And from the corporate perspective, when we do hiring as well, other than the technical side that we evaluate for students, other thing which we evaluate very deeply is the communication skills, right? So if you can also help us understand how at NMIMS Chandigarh, the pedagogy which we have built up there, which is helping them to build this communication skills. Are you doing something cautiously, intentionally to help the students for this perspective as well?
Yes, we are working, and I must tell you, you're 100% right. They can be very intelligent, but if they cannot communicate, so it is of no use. They cannot, have their career growth, what is expected out of them. So what we have done is we have added this 2-credit course into it. So in which there's complete only soft skills, in which they are being told how to present themselves, how they are going to prepare their, talks. In fact, I'll just give you one example of this. One of my students went to Varna University, Bulgaria. There was one contest that happened in which he went to attend their fully paid up boot camp by NMIMS. Plus, he was being given their pocket money to spend as many days he was there in the boot camp, right? So he went there just because he qualified for one storytelling. If you see, it is directly related to the communication skills. He prepared that and he was shortlisted, and he went in, 2 students from NMIMS Mumbai and 1 student from NMIMS Chandigarh. They went to Bulgaria to attend that, boot camp. These kind of lot of opportunities can only be grabbed by any of the student if they are good in expressing themselves in any of the situations, right? For communication skills is something they need to know even while communicating on the paper, off the paper also. So we look after this thing, and we have made this as a part of our curriculum. In fact, in the second year itself. So that by third year, if something is left in that student, and we are going ahead with again one more workshop for them. So this kind of a close work is being done with all the students.
Wonderful, madam. Lastly, what is your message for all the aspirants seeking admission this year?
I'll just tell them, be very smart in exploring your options. Be very clear what you want in life, because those traditional eras are now not required, right? There are a lot of options that are available. make a very smart option, and prepare very hard. Once you choose a right institution, you have almost, done 70% of your career planning in that. 30% is your faculties and your institute is going to do. But choice is something very important. For making a best choice, stay vigilant. You should know when the entrance exam is coming, what is coming in it, appear dedicatedly, and then look for the result. And from my end, all the best to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Jaskiran, for taking out time and speaking to us. It was a wonderful discussion, sharing your thoughts with your tremendous experience in education. We thank you again. We wish you well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Indeed, it was a pleasure speaking to Rendezvous, MBA Rendezvous. Thank you.